Hey Soul Fam, and welcome to my YouTube. Some of you may already know me, so welcome, and those of you that are new, welcome as well. My name is Elena, and I am an intuitive bruja. I'm also, really connected to being a curandera and healing and energy work, and I just really enjoy doing tarot and oracle cards, just really working with divination and working with spirit and connecting with my guide Santísima Muerte as well, and also connecting with the guides of the collective and just providing the messages that we may need to hear at this time. So I'm doing this reading for the collective. So if you find yourself very drawn to this video, to the energy of this video, to myself, there definitely is a message here, something that your guides really want you to know in this time, like something that your guides really want you to pay attention to. And I really already feel the energy on the left side of me really heavy, like I need to, it's almost making me feel weighed down. So focus, really trust your gut, trust your intuition. This is crystal for pile 1, crystal for pile 2, and crystal for pile 3. So just trust yourself, pause the video. I will link the timestamps below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video and supporting my channel and supporting me as a person. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in your pile. Hey pile 1, thank you for choosing this reading, this video. I'm honestly truly thankful for you, and honored that I could do this reading for you and connect with your guides and with God, and just be here and just know that this will always be a safe space for people to be authentic, because I try to live and be authentic as I possibly can. And so I just hope that everyone is inspired to do the same, or is feeling motivated to do the same. So if you picked the blue crystal, the angel light crystal, then this message is for you. If I'm getting, I don't know if any of you have been recently trying to connect to your guides, or trying to figure out who your guides are, or are new to spirituality and you're trying to figure out, like, do I have spirit guides? This is a big fat yes. Your spirit guides hear you. Angelite is actually the stone of angels, of spirit guides, and like used to try and help you to connect with your guides. So if you don't have Angelite in your crystal collection, oh, I just saw a butterfly. Oh, and it's flying toward me. How awesome. So butterflies are also a symbol of spirit guides and ancestors and past loved ones. So these could also be who your spirit guides are. So if you're trying to recently figure out, well, who the hell are my spirit guides? I feel like it is a passed away loved one. Sorry, I keep hearing and feeling grandmother vibes. And I'm recording outside because for me, in my sacred space of my home, I feel like my backyard is my safe space. So if you hear it, you're going to hear a lot of noises. So I'm sorry. But definitely pay attention. Just have faith. Pay attention to synchronicities, number synchronicities, animal synchronicities. For some reason, I keep seeing the letters AAA or AC. So if those are letters or symbols or initials that mean something to you, then this message is for you. Excuse me, I'm getting a little like choked up. But also angelite, I believe, is a stone associated with water. So if that resonates with you, or if you love being surrounded by water, or if you feel like you get more messages when you're near water, or when you're in the shower, or when you're, for me, I even get them during washing dishes. So, or even if you have the capability to take a bath, like if you can do that in your home, definitely do that. And then just sit in meditation. That's how your guides are wanting to connect with you. Anyway, so let's get into your reading. This is for pile 1. I'm just going to shuffle off camera. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shuffle away from the camera. doing YouTube videos is something that I've always wanted to do for a long time, and just struggling with imposter syndrome and other things I haven't been. So I'm just really honored to be able to do this. I have the Devil card here, and I feel like there's so much heavy energy. And it's funny because in the beginning of the video I had mentioned that I felt a lot of heaviness on my left ear, my left side, and I felt like I was being dragged down. And I feel like some of you may be feeling dragged down by the things in your life that are causing you harm, that you know are holding you back, the things that are chaining you down. You may be feeling like a puppet in this life, and you're like, who am I? What am I even doing? Like, why am I even living? Like, what is my purpose? Well, your guides want you to know, like, they're trying to help you, like, figure out what your purpose is. But in order for you to do that, you need to cut these strings and like of what you're being tied down to. It could be people, it could be your circle around you, like it could be people that are just not supportive of you, of what you want to let go of, or it could be a person that's not really supportive of you and what you want to do. Or I feel like you want to change something about yourself because the current you is just not working out at all right now. And I feel like with this red, it's giving me a lot of fear vibes. And fear loves to feed on excuses. Like, fear loves excuses. And I feel like right now, some of you may be telling yourselves like excuses like, I'm not leaving this person because they're going to be heartbroken, or I'm not leaving this job because I don't know, I like the commute right now. But what if this other job will have a better work environment, have better pay, better benefits? The commute maybe might be a little bit longer of a commute for you, but you got to just start weighing out the things that in your life that are just not like really resonating with you. Like, start cutting them off. I feel like you need to do also an energy cutting, cord cutting. Like, there's too many energies that have been latched onto you, and I feel like they keep cycling back to you because you're not freeing yourself of these energies. Like, you're not doing normal meditations or normal cord cuttings or normal like whatever rituals if you used to do, and you haven't been doing in a long time. Like, I really feel like this is the time. I also feel like there's someone that you feel like might make fun of you, and that's why you haven't been wanting to change for some reason. But I think when you start to just not give a fuck, you're really going to start stepping into your power, and you're going to start to realize, oh shit, I could have been doing this in the beginning. Like, I've not in a sense wasting my time, but you know, shit happens for a reason. We also have Emperor. So I really feel like with all this earth energy, there's really some grounding needing to be done. Your foundations may even need to be relooked at. Maybe something needs to be taken out and replaced. Maybe some of these flowers are just kind of dying off. Maybe something needs to be cut in this garden that's just maybe not serving you right. Maybe this flower, you know how sometimes when you plant something, there's always going to be like one part of the plant that just doesn't look right or is dying off, and you just need to cut it. Maybe that's it, so that you can allow for something else to grow. Maybe it's stability that you're looking at. Maybe this you're just very out of balance. Like I said, like my left side was like really, I felt like I needed to like sit down when I was recording the beginning of the video. And it's crazy because if you follow me on Instagram, I recently just posted a pickup pile, and Emperor was in that pickup pile, and then the word devil was in it. So that is so wild that these two are together again. I didn't pull the devil card, but I had another card with the word devil in it. So I'm curious to know if those of you that are watching this follow me on Instagram and pick that pile. I would love to know if that was you. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this something could be too that you want to change in your home life, or maybe you're just not feeling like yourself and you want to come back to feeling like home, feeling more connected with yourself, like really wanting. I feel like you haven't celebrated yourself in a long time, and I feel like you're kind of like missing out on that. Like, I feel sometimes like there was something that you used to do, some like celebrations, or I don't know, like you haven't been you've been almost missing out on things. Like, haven't been I feel like it's like a personality also, like a personality change is what came to my mind. Like, I feel like you used to be the life of the party, and you there were a lot of events that you used to go to, and people like not almost expected to see you, but almost like you were always going to show up and people were excited to see you, kind of vibe is what I'm getting. So I feel like your guides just really want you to come back to what you used to know. Like, you know, sometimes we, you know, let go of some parts of ourselves that we're like, oh yeah, this doesn't fit in my lifestyle. I feel like there's also parts of us that do fit in our lifestyle, and we sometimes let go of that, you know. Like for me, for example, like I've really used to be good about going to the gym and working out, and I let go of that part of myself. I miss that part of myself. So sometimes you have to resurrect that part of yourself and let go of the habits or the obsessions or the addictions and things that are unhealthy, or just things that we tell ourselves, like unhealthy habits, you know, that keep us from being stable and keep us from being confident and keep us from feeling like ourselves and coming home back to ourselves and celebrating ourselves and going back to happy events and just feeling happy, you know. Just gonna pull a couple more cards. So opportunities. So I feel like there is opportunities in your life for you to change. And opportunities, I think sometimes you get that spark of motivation and then you just don't go with it. You let it pass by you. Like you let it die off. You let like that moment die down really quickly without seizing it, without, you know, trying to understand like where it's coming from and further digging into that emotion. And then also some keywords with this card that I just felt guided to like pull from the book, with the night blooming jasmine. It grows and it's fragrance at night. So maybe there's your guides are going to be more communicative in your dreams. You can set intentions to communicate with them in your dreams if that's something that's better for you, you feel more called to or drawn to. But some of the keywords also to this card is perseverance, endurance, resourcefulness, and neglect. So again, like neglecting, don't neglect parts of you that really matter, that really you need to really pay attention to, that your guides really want you to connect to, because I feel like they also want to have a connection with you. There's something that they also want you to know and want to teach you, and have messages for you. And I think you're very, like, I'm getting intuition type vibes. Like I feel like they want you to pay attention to that intuition, make sure that muscle, our intuitions, our third eye, that's a muscle. Like I feel like they really want you to research ways on how to strengthen that muscle, and then also get into meditation if you can, if that's something that resonates with you, or other ways of meditation, so that you can start receiving those downloads and connecting with them, and seeing what messages that they have for you. Sorry, I got distracted because another butterfly just came near us. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Okay, earlier I said I was feeling grandmother vibes. What did I say? So yes, if your grandmother or great grandmother has been on your mind, or you think has been one of your guides, or is one of your guides, or I'm just getting like this ancestral mother version, maybe in a past life you were a grandmother or you were a mother. I'm feeling like in a past life maybe you were a grandmother, like a very important person in someone's life. And again, you should be the important person in your own life first. So don't forget to take care of yourself. And if Jesus is a guide, again, that is someone that you connect with and that you follow, this could be a sign that Jesus is also here, confirming that, yes, I hear you, I see you, and I'm here for you. So seeding the light, laying foundations. We were talking about foundations earlier. That's so fucking crazy. So laying new foundations. Everything happens in divine plan, and that's something that I've realized in my journey, in my healing journey, when I'm going through my tower moments, that sometimes these tower moments just like have to happen for a reason. So again, thank you if you picked pile 1. Thank you again. This is your reading. That card doesn't want to stay. So again, thank you for tuning in. And if you feel guided, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll link all of that info down below. See you at the next one. Hey Pile 2, thank you so much for tuning into my video and supporting me. And so yeah, this is your reading. If you chose the green crystal, this is green aventurine. It is a crystal of abundance and luck and confidence and just balanced energy and just maintaining that balanced energy that you want. So if those words resonate with you, or if you've been working towards manifesting more abundance in your life or manifesting more growth in your life, or if you have had a recent obstacle that you've powered through and now you're transcending, this is definitely there's definitely a message for you. Your guys are definitely there behind the scenes working shit out with you. Like, things happen in divine timing, and I feel like that's something that may have happened with you recently. I'm going to be shuffling just off, behind the camera. Just to make it a little bit, easier. But okay. What the fuck? You got this card as well with Pile 1 had also this card. So if you feel guided to listen back to Pile 1 after this, I would encourage you to, because there might just be additional things for you. Or maybe you were thinking about picking Pile 1 and you chose Pile 2. And there's also another butterfly that came in right now, and a butterfly also was in Pile 1 as well. So maybe you also have a past loved one that is your spirit guide that is connecting with you or wanting to connect with you. If you also were thinking, well, who the fuck are my spirit guides? I feel like it could be a passed away loved one. Definitely getting ancestor vibes, like deep rooted, like long, like old soul vibes. So I feel like some of you are old souls, and you may have heard that before. I feel like you have, maybe some of you have had many past lives, if that's something that you work with or something that resonates with you, that you believe in. I think that that's something that in your past life, I think some of you have overcame a lot of shit. And in this life, you're more, things just make more sense in this life. I think right now you're with this green crystal, I keep looking at it, and I feel like the energy feels more fresh. I think you recently maybe have come out of what Pile 1 is recently going through with their moments, but I feel like you have maybe recently, some of you have freed yourself. This one right here, this puppet right here, looks like the strings are coming loose, coming apart, and I feel like that's you freeing yourself from whatever negative things or influences or bad habits or addictions that were tying you down, or things that that you were doing to yourself, or putting your negative situations that you were putting in. I think you're starting to realize you needed to back away from that. I keep feeling like you walked away from a really bad situation, and I feel like your guys are just hella, oh my god, the energy is wild. Your guides are like really proud of you, because I feel like somebody in this group had something really, like they really had. Okay, and the green aventurine, I believe, it is a connection to Leo. So I feel like some of you might be a Leo, or you just had to really tap into that Leo courage. Or maybe Leo was in your top 3. If you know astrology a little bit, I'm not an astrology expert, but I love astrology, and I just know a little tiny crumb of it. And you know your birth chart, your top 3s. I think you are definitely a Leo rising or a Leo sun, but you definitely had to power through in order to get you had to have that courage in order to get through this devil card moment, for sure. What the fuck did I say? You can't make this shit up. Strength. Leo card. It's a Leo. This is the Leo fucking card. Maybe you're a Capricorn and Leo rising. I just got chills. But you can't make this shit up. I'm a fucking bruja. It's what I do. It's what the fuck I do. Okay, fam? So you are in your strength right now. Or maybe a Leo is helping you through this. Or maybe you are a Leo. Whatever. But you are definitely in your strength. Or you know that you have to have strength in order in this life to, power through shit. Know that bad stuff isn't always going to come in your life, that when there's a door closing or when there's bad, there's always good. There has to be a balance, that yin and that yang, where there's bad, there's good, right? So you have to your guides really want you to just know that Don't let your mind get to the worst. Let you lead you to the worst, to where you're so trapped in anxiety that fear takes away that courage that you possess, and then you forget who you are. You forget that badass motherfucker that you are. And then you don't want to deal with the shit and you hide out. Know that you have that inner courage, that inner strength, that inner motherfucking badass. King of Swords. You know, sometimes you have to cut people out of your life. Sometimes you have to cut all the things. Like, I feel like this king was once like, all these beautiful flowers were beautiful, right? But they were just clouding everything, clouding his judgment, and leading from his heart, when he was supposed to be like, no, I need to think from my head. I need to be more logical. I can't always lead from the heart, you know? You gotta just cut all this shit out, weed all this shit out, so that you can think clearly. So I think your guides also, I'm getting like a masculine energy in this reading. So I feel like there's masculine ancestral vibes, but I feel like with this air energy, they want you to be outside in connection and in nature, not in nature, but just sit outside for a moment if you can. Excuse the background noise. I do love to do my readings outside. I just feel more connected with spirit and with earth when I'm outside. So you're gonna hear all kinds of background noise and shit. A lot of energy to clear out. Excuse me while I take some deep breaths. But yeah. Affinity. I think sometimes you see things and you're like, damn, I really want that. I really want to do this. I really want to be like that. I really want to change this. And you're back here in the background like, no, like, what if I can't? I can't be like that. Or this could be your shadow, you know, the shadow side, or like the imposter syndrome, making you feel like, you know, oh, I can't do that. Like, bitch, you can. Affinity. Infinity. That's what it just reminds me of. Like, you can do whatever the hell. Like, there's infinite things, like possibilities. You know, there's not just one. I'm looking up the card meaning because I just really feel like looking up. I did this with pile 1, so I'm gonna do this with every pile, I think. But affinity, and some of the keywords is calm, peace, inner love, tension, release, infatuation, jealousy. Okay, so infatuation, jealousy, release. So I feel like if those are any words that resonate with you, time to let all of that lower level energy, lower vibrational energy go. Like, I think if, you know, that's you in the background feeling envious of some of the things that you see out there, you too can have that. Sometimes it just takes patience. It takes calm energies, a calm environment. It just takes change, letting go of things. And it's you just got to be very careful. Don't doubt yourself. You know, just surround yourself with like-minded people who are who are in the process of the same journey, that are working on themselves. It doesn't have to be for the same goal as you, but it's just going to help keep each other motivated and keep each other on point, keep each other on the same journey, so that you're not falling backwards, helping each other pull forwards. Because, you know, it sucks when you're just surrounded by envious people, or people that don't really see you and hear you and encourage you. Like, I've learned that it's better to just cut those people off and really surround yourself with like-minded souls, because they're not going to be jealous of you. They're going to see you, and when you're happy, they're happy. When you're winning, they're cheering. They're winning too. When you're down, they're going to help pick you up. And that's like the kind of people I feel like your guides are, and that they're pushing you to manifest or to just call out there. Imara. I'm going to say that so wrong. Where are you being called to journey to? You're being called to journey through a new portal, through this new door, to get away through this old. Don't let this look challenging and hard. You can walk through this. You can walk through anything. Where are you being called to journey to? Maybe that's something that you sit with, something that you write down and come back to. Think about for a while. Not too long, right? But maybe that's something that your guides want you to pay attention to. Like, where are you being called to change? What is a goal that you can accomplish quickly that'll help start that motivation to get shit really going? You know? maybe through that door, through that portal, is your soul fam, is your connection, is your opportunities, you know, instead of just sitting here and waiting and feeling frozen, you know, in this like cold space. You can power through. You have the strength, right? You have the strength and the voice and the mind and the leadership. Come on. You have the badassness to really accomplish anything and get to that end goal, and then keep going and keep going. So thank you, Pile 2. If this resonates with you, you know, please let me know in the comments. And if you feel really called to continue to support me, if you don't already, on Instagram or Twitter, it's at Mars_Elena_Tarot, but I'll link everything down below. So thank you again, and just sending blessings to everyone. Hey, Pile 3. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and supporting me. This is your reading if you chose Pile 3. I'm going to tap in. This is the Black Obsidian stone crystal. So if you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. And this crystal I use a lot with protection. Like when I'm going to be in a space with a lot of negative energy or just a lot of people, I like to wear it or just have it with me in my workspace as well. And it's really good for cleansing too. And I feel like your guides are really, that's one of the things they really help you with and help you pay attention to, is when you need that cleansing. And I feel like they call the signals through your body. Like you feel it when you're carrying on a lot of emotions that are not you. Like, you know that you need some kind of cleansing, some kind of protection. And I think that that's how they help you. And it's really good with divination. So if you are wanting to get into some kind of divination, whether it's with with tarot or oracle or pendulum or a spirit board, like, I think they are there with you and they will help you along that journey. And it's really good for channeling messages. So if you, like, I love channeling messages with my guides. If that's you, like, I really feel like that's one way that they like to connect with you. And one thing that they're letting you know, that in this lifetime, you have that gift to channel messages, to be, you know, have the divination, like work with divination. Like, you can do that, you know, like that's something that you are drawn to, and that's something that they want you to know. So 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I love this card. I love all of the 10s. I think they're just all beautiful. Even the 10 of Swords, because there's always like beauty and pain. There's always lessons in, there's always, lessons when we go through shit. But for this one, it's all about like home and our accomplishments and just, you know, coming full circle. And I feel like this energy, it doesn't feel heavy, but it feels like refreshing. Like, I'm fucking there. I fucking made it, you know? There's like a treasure chest right here. There's like a little village, like, you know, under the rubbish, not rubbish, but under this here, these vines and this green, you know, it's like, all this green reminds me of heart, of just being happy and content in this space right now. Feeling that protection. Like, feeling like you're complete. Like your guides are with you. Like, they hear you. And I feel like they really want to protect that home. Like, protect your home space. Clear out your home space. There's some things that you're holding on to in your home that you need to clear out. And when you clear things out, I really feel like you're going to find something that you've been looking for a long time. And I think that your home space needs, your ancestors or something needs an altar, or your altar needs to be moved around. And I feel like if you haven't gotten this crystal, your guides someone wants it. I feel like someone in this pile, like, doesn't have it and wants it. And when I see cards like the World and the 10 of Pentacles, it just gives me a lot of ancestor vibes, a lot of past lives vibes is what it gives me. And there's so much green. So I'm wondering if, you know, a lot of you are
in your heart space and just so grateful and compassionate, or need that in your life right now and missing that in your life, you know, just keep up the faith. Your guides are just showering you with all the greenery and the compassion right now. They're giving you, you know, they want you to just sometimes they push you to go forward and go beyond your limits sometimes, but it's because they know that you can. And that, you know, your life doesn't have to be all materialistic, all material things, you know, you don't have to have what everyone else is getting, you know. You can make your home whatever it is that you want it to make. Like your guide saying, like, it's okay, you know, what you have is beautiful. Your home life is beautiful. Be humble. You know, sometimes we have that fear, like that we're not abundant, but honestly, we just have to sit in this moment and just realize, like, count our blessings. You know, count what we have, and like look around at what we have, and knowing actually that you have, this is the card of like achievements and accomplishments. Like you have grown, you're going through an expansion. Sometimes you just have to just sit here in your power and look back at what you've come back through. Like, it'll fulfill you. If it makes you feel full, it's like real personal power. I feel like someone has gone through a recent, like, professional. I'm wondering if someone recently got a profession, like a growth, like a promotion or something, to where it allowed you to be able to support your family back in a more comfortable way, I feel like. And so be proud of that shit. Be proud of anything you do in your life, because life is fucking hard right now. So just being able to afford a meal out with your family, that shit's like, I remember our parents being able to do that shit. 9 of Pentacles, a lot of pentacle energy, a lot of earth energy. I love it. More green. It's just another thing to, just like I was saying, that gratitude, that accomplishment, you know, like keep working on it, you know, and take time to enjoy that blessing. Like, don't feel guilty sometimes for, like I said, excuse me, don't feel guilty for wanting to celebrate yourself and wanting to celebrate where you've come from. These 2 cards right here, the World and 9 of Pentacles, give me just expansion vibes. Like, I feel like some of you have gone through some personal growth, and it's okay to like relax and chill and just, you know, you have success coming towards you. I really feel that with the World and the 9 of Pentacles, and even the 10 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you have success coming towards you. I just feel like your guides want you to let you know, relax. Like, abundance is yours. Success is yours. You're going to always have personal development, because you're a person that likes to continue to develop yourself. Like, I feel like you guys are not lazy. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't like to say guys, like, because I know that not everyone resonates themselves with that word. Like, my pronouns is she, her. So I feel like those that chose this pile, the souls that chose this pile, like, I feel are not lazy. Like, if you want something, you're going to just fucking get it, and you're going to work for it, and you understand the importance of hard work. But you also have to understand, like, that can be a stigma. Like, I feel like sometimes, I know some generations, like, will instill, no, you have to work. How dare you take a break? What is a break? No, go back to work. Like, how dare you take a break? Taking a break is lazy. That's bullshit. Take a fucking break. Relax. Re-fucking-lax, you know? But, you know, and also sometimes when we're relaxing and chilling, we start to evaluate our life and our path and our work and where we've come from. And then we see things in our life that, oh, I could have done that differently. Oh, yeah, I could have, you know, went down this path instead of this one, and maybe it would have done this or whatever. So that it also gives us some reflection, some time to reevaluate ourselves, our skills, you know. Restore. See? You need to restore. I love the crescent moon, by the way. It's my favorite moon. It's just so beautiful. But yeah, you need to just have some stillness, like this water right here. Maybe you need to get to water and enjoy some time in the water if you can. If you can go swimming, I would advise that. But just a sense of being still. I'm just looking up the meaning of the card. The extra keywords is timings, cleansing, balance, change, overreaction. And it's so perfect with cleansing and balance, because I feel like that's what's needed in this pile, especially with the obsidian crystal. Like, cleansing is needed. Maybe you're around a lot of people, or you're giving, and your energy's out of balance, and that's what you need, is some balance. Don't overreact. Try not to overreact. I know that's hard because we're just human and we're triggered. Humans, some of us, unfortunately have trauma, but that's just part of human life. And it sucks. We all have trauma, and that's something that I hate, that we all have to fucking go through. But your guides want you to know that they're very supportive, and they want you to relax. Sometimes you only get that, that moment when you're like, oh, I finally have time to chill. Like, let me take this moment to, like, do this, like, take this bath, or, like, let me just sit and watch my show, like, I have this moment, let me just fucking chill and finally catch up on reading, or catch up on this project, or whatever it is that fulfills you. You have time, go get some frozen yogurt. I don't know. Treat yourself. You deserve rewards. You're working for something, right? So obviously you're making someone happy, whether it's supporting, paying mortgage, paying rent, paying your bills, feeding your kids, feeding your pets. At work, you have a boss, or maybe you're the boss, you have to pay bills as well. Like, take care of yourself. You've come a long way. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contrasts, and past lives. I feel like this might have been something that you struggled with in a past life. I feel like maybe all you did in a past life was had to work. You had to work. And maybe you had legit reasons to work. Maybe, unfortunately, you were poor. But you don't have to be that mindset in this lifetime. If you believe in past lives, I really strongly do. And you don't have to always believe that if you take a break, it's going to be a hard life. No. Release anything that you feel is tying you down. And free yourself from it. And be who you want to be. Alright, so fam, thank you for tuning into this pick-up pile, to my video. Thank you for supporting. If you feel called to follow me, if you already do, thank you. But I'm going to link my contact info down below. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.